the mycelium products. I have no problem. But you know what? I was dancing with cancer. And cancer is a worthy adversary. So I took 5 Defenders from Real Mushrooms too. I took their powder. And they have 5 real mushrooms, which they have dried and powdered and given to you as 5 Defenders, and they're organic, grown in China. Yeah, I agree with those eyebrows. I absolutely agree with those eyebrows, Laura. Organic, China, excuse me?
Scary.
Can we put these 2 words in the same sentence? Well, they're in greenhouses. We don't let them breathe. Right? Like, of course you do. But nonetheless, I did also take a teaspoon of that powder. And I couldn't take a whole teaspoon at a time. I had to divide it up into 2 doses. And sometimes I would stir it into hot chocolate and chug it down. People put it into coffee. I don't like coffee. Coffee is a specific against the kind of cancer that I had, and I still couldn't make myself like coffee. I tried to, but the smell of coffee is so off-putting to me. And I hear people say, "Oh, coffee, it smells so good." I'm like, ah, God, I would rather smell rotten fish than smell coffee. It smells that bad to me. And even though I had them, like it says, "Oh yes, a specific against this specific cancer," I'm like, can't do it. So you have to go with your own charm. You can't make it be somebody else's. What other kinds of mushroom powders did I bring out here for us today? That is also shiitake powder. There's a lot of shiitake powder. That must be the best one. Well, here's some cordyceps powder. You remember the woman in the herb shop that we went to in Chinatown talking about cordyceps? Cordyceps is the mushroom.
It's sun herbs.
Yes, it's sun herbs that grows from a caterpillar. So the caterpillar is infected with the mushroom, and the cordyceps mushroom, which is a small little thing, grows right up out of the caterpillar. This is the world's most expensive botanical. She told us that her brother actually consumes cordyceps, and that he pays something like $100 a gram for it. She says there is no cordyceps on the market. Right? That cordyceps, you're not buying that. This is Cordyceps militaris. It's related, but it's not the one you see the pictures of. Just to make it within reach of people being able to buy it.
So that doesn't grow on the caterpillar. It does or doesn't?
I don't think so.
Thank God.
And most people are happy about
I'm not turned on by that at all. No, I don't want to. No.
Let's
Aliens.
see, our cup is there by Laura. Would you be willing to get it and bring it to me, Lucretia? Thanks so much. And I'll give you some cordyceps powder here. Okay. We feel the spiral so much. Thank you, thank you, love, thank you. Yeah.
Lucretia listens.
So the cordyceps powder is a different color. Same color.
Different color, eh?
Different color.
Tasting mushroom powder here at the adaptogens class.
She was all over cordyceps.
Well, everybody should go to that store once. It's an amazing herb store that has everything in the world.
She's an amazing herbalist.
She is an amazing herbalist.
She's so generous with us.
Yes.
We spent so much time there. She told us, so much about things, and she would watch my eyes, and she would say, "Oh, you're looking." She could tell what I was looking at, and she must have had, what do you think, 300-400 herbs in that shop?
Definitely, she does. And it's the smallest store you've ever seen in Chinatown.
It's smaller than most people's bathrooms.
It's definitely a small.
There was a storeroom in the back. We weren't seeing the whole store.
Okay, it isn't as
it's like many New York City things. There's the
yeah.
storefront part, and then there's a big storeroom in the back. But she was way into cordyceps. Cordyceps was a big She said, "Oh yeah. That's the one. That's the one. Oh yeah, that's the one. You're gonna get all the good from the cordyceps."